Oh my god, guys, this is a very unusual start of the video. So I got this beautiful flowers from my friends. Thanks to them. Right now I have a super good mood and I decided to make a super useful video for you about one of my favorite scalping strategy that I use a lot during my trading sessions. But today I'm also going to use time of the expiration of just 1 minute. Usually I use 3 minutes, 4 minutes or something like that. So it's going to be a little challenge. So let's see how I'm going to make it today, and watch this video until the end because I'm going to analyze every trade and I'm going to explain it in very simple way. So let's get started. So guys, let's get started. First of all, I go to the indicators and I choose zigzag, momentum, and stochastic oscillator. And here we're gonna open a buy trade for 1 minute time of the expiration. I already found this currency pair before. I'm gonna add it to the favorites, and now we're gonna analyze this trade in more details. So if shortly on the momentum we can see green pin bars above the zero level, so it's the first buy signal. Also in stochastic we can see that two lines crossing each other moving up in the same direction, and by the zigzag we can also see that it's the upward trend right now. So before the entry the market had been falling for a while, right? We can clearly see a strong bearish impulse with a series of red candles and lower highs. And then the price reached the area around 199.5 where sellers started losing strength. So this is very important. After a strong drop, the market did not continue making aggressive new lows. Instead, it started slowing down and forming smaller candles. So this is the first sign that sellers are getting weaker, right? And then a series of green candles appeared with higher lows. So for short-term trading, this is already a sign that a local reversal or correction to the upside may be starting. So we have just 2 seconds, one, and we're closing the trade perfectly in the plus. I think I'm gonna open here another buy trade, even though it's a little bit riskful here because we can see that it's actually touching the previous mini resistance level. We can see it by the zigzag, right? So it can either fluctuate here right now, it can break this level, go in the upward direction more stronger, it can reverse for a bit and create some corrective candle, and maybe after continue this move. So we need to be very difficult. Maybe we will also find some other currency pair after. Let's see, now in the plus 35 seconds until the end. So yeah, but by all of the indicators as well, we see the same buy signal. This is very important when you're using any strategies with zigzag, with moving averages, MACD, RSI, anything else. All of the indicators should give you the same signal. And this is what we can see here. It's momentum, stochastic, and the zigzag as well. Let's see, it's 12 seconds until the end. Okay, now we're in the plus, even though it's kind of very close to our entry point, but the difference is plus 20 points. Kind of fluctuating. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Just in the last second, as you can see, we didn't close it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes it's happening. So we're gonna open here 2 buy trades by 1 minute each, as well as the catch up already. As you can see, we didn't close the previous trade for $50, so now I'm opening a trade for $100. So that's how I can cover my losses, still have a profit. Here's the same. We can see the green pin bars and momentum above zero level. 2 lines of stochastic is above the overbought zone, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna reverse immediately. And the strong trends, stochastic, and the lines of the stochastic can be in the oversold zone for a pretty long time. It's absolutely normal. But here, as you can see, we have some corrective candles. So I'm thinking to open here a bigger catch up. Let's do that. I'm opening 4 trades by $50 each, so that's how we have a better entry point. Again, it's absolutely normal. Yeah, we're kind of risky here already, but why not? All for the plot, all for the video. But actually this setup is even cleaner and stronger than the previous one, because from the beginning of the chart, we can clearly see a sequence of higher highs and higher lows. So this is the main sign of an uptrend, right? So the price keeps making small pullbacks, then breaking previous highs, followed by another small correction and another push upward. So this means buyers are fully controlling the market. Now let's also look at the zigzag indicator, right? The yellow line shows a very clean trend structure: impulse upward, correction, and new impulse upward. So what is especially important is that the pullbacks are becoming shallow, right? So this is a sign of a strong market. Sellers are unable to push the price down significantly. After every small correction, buyers quickly regain control and continue the movement upward. And here, as you can see, we're closing all of the trades perfectly in the plus. That's great. So thinking if we continue on this currency pair, maybe we change to another one. Let's see. There's a green candle again appearing in the chart, but I think we're gonna check it out something else just in case. So also I can show you more situation. Okay, let's open here a buy trade. We'll open it here already. We can see that it says Swiss franc, Japanese yen, OTC. The price broke the previous mini resistance levels. You remember, probably didn't close the trade previously. Now it's moving more confidently, definitely. But guys, for those who's watching this video right now and thinking, oh my god, if I'm gonna learn it all by myself, it will take years to learn all of the strategies, levels, candlestick patterns and everything. Maybe it's some kind of the easier option, and actually it is. So recently I was working on this pretty long time. I created my AI bot. Yes, you heard it right, because now we're living in a new era where everybody is using AIs, and I decided why not. So I was working on this for a pretty long time, and I created AI bot that's giving you the signals in real time. It's texting its currency pair, time of the expiration, entry point, and what kind of trade you need to open, up or down, buy or sell. And you're just opening the same trade. Usually it's for time of the expiration of 15 minutes. So it's the middle term, and you're just opening a trade and waiting for the result. So guys, also let me know if you want this kind of the video where I'm testing my own AI bot. I think I'm gonna do it very soon, and you can find it by the link in the description of this video. And by the way, this is absolutely for free. You will never see it anywhere because all of the people is usually selling this kind of the product. So I'm giving it for free for all of my subscribers. So guys, check it out all by yourself, and we're continue trading. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna go here. But at the same time, right now, I don't like how it's kind of fluctuating around their entry point. It could even be a false breakout. I had a video about this recently when the price is actually breaking the previous, for example, resistance level is here, and after it started reversing in the opposite direction. So it was fall. So let's see how it's gonna go, even though it's not actually moving that confident right now. So it could be even a false breakout when the price is actually breaking, for example, the resistance level is here, and after it started reversing in the opposite direction. Especially if it's very close to the previous resistance levels here. Yeah, so okay, we're gonna check it out some other situation, but guys, I'm showing you everything how it is. And let's open here 2 sold trades for 1 minute. It's actually kind of good situation. I like it a lot. Now we're gonna also analyze it more. So very quickly, but the momentum, we can see red pin bars below the 0 level, but the stochastic 2 lines crossing each other, going down to the same direction. Before it was the upward trend, it's achieved its resistance level. We can also clearly see it by the zigzag. So ooh, even here we were in the plus right now. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Again, but it was kind of close. We didn't close it. On the euro and New Zealand dollar, as we can see, the situation is more clear. We can see a lot of the red candles on the charts. It's moving super confident, 20-30 seconds right now until the end of the trend. So yeah, as you can see at the previous situations as well, even though it looked very confident, very clean and structured, sometimes we have this kind of the, pullbacks, correction candles and everything. It's absolutely normal, unfortunately. It's the reality of trading. That's why we always need to use not full deposit per trade, right? So here we close the trade. We're gonna open here another one, also sell for 1 minute. So in case of something, right, if I don't close some of the trades in the plus, I'm gonna open the catch up, for example, or the trade just with the same amount of money just to cover my losses. This is pretty important because again, you can be a super cool trader with 5-10 years experience or something, but sometimes the market is unpredictable. We cannot do anything about that. And I see many people on the YouTube and everything saying that, oh, I have this strategy that gives you 100% profitability of signals and everything of your trades, but in reality it doesn't exist. And I'm showing you everything how it is, that yes, sometimes you're not closing some of the trades in the plus because you just had some correction candles. Absolutely normal. I'm going to check it out some other currency pair right now, but you can always fix it. Just need to be calm, logical, and cold as well. Calm and cold. So I'm checking some other currency pair that I can choose to use. Okay, here's a pretty nice one. Let's open here buy trades. We're opening 2 buy trades by 1 minute each, yeah, because the previous one we didn't close. So with the payout of 92%, we're gonna cover our losses, still have a profit. Here the situation again is kind of obvious. It was a downward trend before. As you can see, I'm always trying to choose the currency pairs with some confident moves. We can see before super clean downward trend. We can see it by the zigzag indicator. After the price was trying to reverse a little bit in the upward, but again the seller still had some strength to show, right? And after it achieved almost the same support level and started reversing already confidently in the upward direction, it broke this mini resistance level as well. So continue moving upward. On the momentum, we can see the last pin bars is red color. They are above the 0 level, obviously, because this is a momentum. Actually, it's not working like the MACD. So always the green pin bars is above 0 level, red pin bars below 0 level. But the stochastic, 2 lines crossing each other, you're going up in the same direction in the overbought zone right now. But the zigzag, we can see the line is moving upward as well. Now we have 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're closing these two trades perfectly. So that's it. Oh, actually, that's not the end, because we're also gonna do a withdrawal right now, guys. So let's do it all together. So guys, here is the withdrawal page. Let's choose TRC20. I'm also paste here my address and amount. Let's do $400, because we actually didn't make that much today. I click on the continue. Withdrawal request has been sent. Perfect. Now I'm gonna wait for that, and somewhere here probably you're gonna see the screenshot of the withdrawal if I get it on my crypto wallet or not. But spoiler, every time is working pretty great, especially that right now it's the weekdays, and from Monday to Friday usually withdrawals super fast. It could be even 20-30 minutes or something after you do that. On the weekend sometimes it's longer. That's kind of obvious, and also it's kind of longer when you're using a bank account. Sometimes it's 1 day, 2 days and everything, but you're still receiving it without any problems. So yeah guys, by the way, text me if you had any experience with withdrawing from the pocket option and how it went for you, how long you waited and everything. It would be really interesting to know. So guys, I hope you like this video, and we're gonna see each other very soon. Bye bye.